Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, I know, at least during the patch notes, I was a bit frustrated with a lot of the things that are happening. And yes, there are a lot of things that anger me. There is one thing, or maybe you can call it a few things, that I think are really good. And I'm somewhat excited about it. Kind of depends on how you look at it. And it's these loot claims in the Ex-Borg faction store. You have, what is there, 7, 9? Yeah, 9. Between Fisha, because it says Fisha Max, but it's really Latin, because you can get the regular Latin too. Voyager stuff, Talio stuff, Meridian stuff, or Isogen, antimatter components, data from the Botany Bay stuff, okay, acting venoms, a bunch of Stella junk, and the Monavine currency. At one time, these currency totals in these pools were relatively low, I thought. Not really worth pulling. I don't think I've ever pulled any one of these because I never thought they were worth it. That has changed for a few of them. Now, I took 9 screenshots prior to, because we got the heads up. So this is what my Motivine was before the change. 16,000 of the common junk, 50,000 of the rare junk. It's not that good. And of course, because the order is all over the place, hit this view button here, you notice the increase. Now, is it enough to my liking? No. That's not good enough. It is an increase, yes. In my opinion, it's not good enough. I need 3 million for that 3-day chest. I'm going to pull it. I think we should be pulling it. Hell, I'll go as far as to say I don't even think it should exist. I think the currency rewards for that 3-day pull should just be filtered between the other two. But whatever, I guess. It's an opinion. The only reward is what? The lithium, par steel, or titanium. Give players that shit so they can upgrade. Higher level players are going to spend more money and they're going to be more engaged with new content, or can engage with new content. But, however, it is somewhat of a drastic change in the reward. What is it, like 7 times? It's a significant increase. Not that I'm saying it's worth it. Personally, it could be worth it to you. All right, let's go back to here. I'm going in the order I took the video. Not videos, screenshots. Voyager stuff, 22 and 30. Not every one of these changed, and I think the Voyager is one that didn't change because hell, it's not even all the Voyager loot, so I don't know why you couldn't have increased this, but what the hell ever. Damn jackasses. Latinum shit. 750,000 concentrated, 250,000 raw. That's a lot, right? 3 times the amount of raw and 10 times the amount of concentrated latinum. Now, yeah, I don't think you get points for this in the Mining Monday event, but at least it takes care of the loot for the Loop refinery, which, again, there's benefit there, not having to go out and do it. Not that a lot of us really go out there specifically to mine latinum. For the Loop, we usually do it for Mining Monday to get points in an event. So it's not, it's not that the loop itself really kind of sucks. It's more that we feel we have to engage in the event, and that sucks. Here's Stella bullshit. Almost 300,000 codes. Why it's not 300,000. Sorry, almost 300,000 codes. And why it's not 300,000, I don't know. As far as I know, you can't exchange less than 300,000 for anything. So why it's not even the daily pool, I don't know. The reputation increase is beneficial to a lot of players, especially players that are just getting started in the Stella shit. And 16,000 Stella particles used for researches? Yeah, that's how you do the researches. Remember what the hell it's all for. And where the hell was it? Did they even change anything? Okay, so they changed the reputation. That's it. Nothing to the codes or the stellar particles, but they did drastically increase the reputation, 96,000 for the reputation instead of 9,600. It's a huge benefit. It's one of the check marks you can cross off in your Stella loop if you're still doing that. So the next picture, this is probably the biggest change, and as far as I'm concerned, it's the one I'm most excited about. You can see 476,000 Actian Venom. If you have a maxed Mantis, which some of you probably do, I do, maybe some of you don't, you need a lot more than that for your syndicate daily claim. But come back here, go find the Mantis thing. Well, you can see it right there, but we'll hit the view button. 4.7 million. For those of you that don't know, once you max out your Mantis, doing a double chest pull of that syndicate every day costs about 1.15 million Actian Venom. This says you're going to get 4.7. So what's that? 4 days for one pull. Now, I don't know what the refresh time is for these claims in this Ex-Borg store. I hope it's 1 day. I don't know. I still haven't pulled any of this shit. I will at some point. I don't know when. Part of it is we just got that damn Loot Exocomp bonus because of the one they screwed up. So, kind of full on a lot of this shit, especially because I could do it without incursions being up. So, but this is very good. It's going to take a lot of time away from your grind, or at least from mine anyway. You probably as well, because how much Syndicate XP can you get now? A lot. You can get a lot by doing almost nothing. Kill some freebooters and get your common Ex-Borg credits every day. We'll go on. I'll get into how much you're going to get daily with this special currency for these pulls in a bit. Data. It's one of the pulls here. 196 green, 9,500 red. I'm not sure if they changed it. No, not changed. Which is fine because it was one of the loops you could close off very quickly. I mean, I closed mine off years ago. I don't even use this ship anymore. This is another big one for me. My max pull, and yes, I'm still doing max pulls on these antimatter units, was 270,000 a day. What's 24,000 going to do for me? Nothing. Hell, 24,000 wasn't even the cost for one chest. So, they did get the numbers wrong, but now they have changed. Do they have other numbers wrong somewhere else in some of these other pools? Yeah. We'll see how long it takes them to change that. Now, you can see this Defiant Tier 7, Tier 11. That has changed. You now have a benefit of maxing out your Defiant. I never had one because I think the ship is terrible for its loop. It just doesn't do enough for me to give a shit about using it. But it affects this. So from 24,000 you go, and you can see it right here, 750,000. I told you my max pulls are 270,000. So, yeah. Now again, this is from a max Defiant. But that's what? 3 days worth of max pulls? Be even more days if I decide to stop doing max pulls. Which I may. We'll see how I'm generating whatever currency this dumb thing gets. It's like Borg, not Borg, Bajaran badges or some shit. Alright, let's go. Is there one more? Okay, there's 2 more. Raw Isogen, 262, 580, 960. Nowhere near enough for a max pull for me. Where here? And they didn't change it. Which, okay, fine. Don't change it. To me, this isn't worth it. But that's just an opinion. Of course, they did increase the size of the nodes, so there should be more raw latinum floating out there somewhere. I'm not raw latinum, raw isogen. So either you're mining it and you're able to keep it, or you're mining it and you're giving it away OPC, which, yeah, that sucks. But at the same time, that person that just hit you, I'm sure you can go into their territory and find somebody OPC as well. So, while maybe you're not getting more out of these claims, I think there is more in the universe now, or the galaxy, whatever. All right, so Borg is the last one, and you can see, probably seen the numbers already. 4.7 was my old claim, which was enough to do at least between the charged and the active nano probes. It was enough to get at least 1 double pull and 1 regular chest pull. Not that I really need that many more charged nano probes. Basically, it's for the refinery, like getting the directives, the faction credits, and the reputation pulls. Alright, and what did they change it to? It's not really zoomed in, but it is in a more general location. 14.2 million. That's a huge increase. Because that's more, it's more than a day. So that's why I'm hoping that these chests are only on a day. It's only a day cooldown. I hope. I don't see any information. I'm sure it's out there what these, what the cooldown is. I just haven't really engaged with that. But it is a lot. Of course, they're week-long cooldowns, and it kind of defeats the purpose. But whatever. Alright. And as you can see, the one chest for all these claims was 400. Now you can do... This one says 7-day chests. Were they all like that? I didn't think they were all like that. They all are all like that. It was always like that. I guess I never really paid much attention to them because I didn't think they were that good. So that is something to also look at. You are not charged more per chest if you decide to do a 7-chest pull a whole week. So there's that. It does cost $2,800. Might be a week long cooldown. If there's that there. I don't know. But still, doing a 1-day chest, the 1 chest pull. How many days worth of pull are you getting out of this? you're getting several days. I mean, even if you have to still grind, you'd only have to grind for like half a week instead of the whole week, which is still beneficial. Now, again, one chest is 400 of the common Ex-Borg currency, the same currency that you need for a lot of these researches. See, I have a lot of them done. Not that many. I'm not gonna do this one. I don't care. Or the Prophet's favor. Like I don't care. I don't even need whatever the bullshit efficiency that's even getting. It's really and I don't care about Federation bullshit faction. Like the hell with those guys. Or what's that? That's a negative faction rep efficiency. Is like I don't care about that. The damage, the mining. Yeah, I know mining. Warp speed. Like I still want to do these. So I don't want to spend a common Ex-Borg credit just yet because I don't really, again, because of that loot exocomp, I don't need that extra boost that the Ex-Borg claims are giving me. But at the same time, if you want to start pulling these, you could pull one of these chests a day. And then, that I'll, I guess, go in order here, Rhino. Jesus. Doing your dailies, and it's what? Killing the freebooters. It's that specific daily for killing the freebooters. Gets you Ex-Borg reputation and Ex-Borg credits. What is it? Kill 8. I think the first one's like 3, and then the second one's like kill 8. And if you, assuming you do both of the dailies, you get, I didn't even look at it. I don't know why I didn't. Click those check marks. Completely forgot to add up. But it was at least 800 a day. So theoretically, you can do one chest pull. There goes 400. But then bank that 420 or 430 or whatever it is to stockpile for your researches. So you can still get the benefit of these increased loot pools. Still banking up some so you can still finish those researches. And I know some of the researchers aren't that good. Some of them are probably better than others. To a certain extent, you're definitely going to want to do. I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of use in a lot of these. Well, I don't see any use in this one anymore, which kind of pisses me off. Because how many common Ex-Borg credits went to that one? Too many. It's like wasted. Now I don't even have to grind it. Bullshit. Oh well. Oh, what? This one too. So to a certain extent, some of those chest claims get rid of the need to do some of these. Like you don't need Venom bullshit. You don't need enemies of Bajor. You don't need those. You save the common Ex-Borg credit for the loot pools. They're much better. Oh, so what I wanted to talking about how many you get a day. Let me pull this so I get rid of this stupid red thing. It's not the only place you get common Ex-Borg credits. You will get some common Ex-Borg credits in here. Depending on what size chest you're doing in here, you can see there are 3 options. 180, 300, and 420. I'll do double chest pulls because lucky me, and look, another 480. So hope you can do the double chest pulls by now. Should be a little easier because I think should be able to have that. What stupid favor is it? It's the critical damage floor favor. Should have relatively high, making that loop easier to go get some Zindi scraps. Hopefully, maybe you've taken my advice and you're using your Cerrito and your Titan and you're getting more a run, allowing you to do the double pulls here. And maybe there's more incentive to do that because more Ex-Borg credits. Now, what do you want to do? You want to save this claim here for, backing up for your researches? Or do you want to take this and add it to how many chess claims you're going to get? Right? So instead of getting one a day, you could get 2 of these a day. So yeah, okay, maybe a little extra grinding for the Zindy scraps. But how much grinding do you have to do between, and where did they go? Oh, they moved. Between, let's say, Borg, antimatter components, Actian Venom shit, Monavine shit, which you're not getting too much there. Well, that's really it. And I guess really it's the antimatter components of the Venom, probably the biggest ones. At least as far as how it's going to affect how much time you're grinding out loot in total. Now, yes, these Borg, the nanoprobes here, this chest claim is good in in relation to how much you need for the refinery. But you should know by now, I do like grinding out Borg probes. I think they give you a lot of officer XP and speed ups. So if you end up pulling this, then you're losing out on the officer XP. But something you would have to decide. Perfectly okay if you want to do that. I just don't know I recommend it. I mean, getting officer levels is so useful. All right, let's wrap this up here. Changes to the Ex-Borg faction store increase in the amount of currency you can get towards old loops for these common claims, the common Ex-Borg credit claims. I do think that the Mantis, Actian Venom claim, and it's labeled defiant, Bajoran efficient antimatter units grinding Jem'Hadar hostiles. I think they're the 2 best because they take up time. You need a lot of it. And you're not really removing a benefit. Like, say, with the Borg probes here, you would be removing a benefit because the chests you get from those probes and a chest drops from every hostile you kill has how much officer XP and how many speed ups in it. A little too much. It's kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul here, right? You're robbing your officer XP intake to pay your Talios refinery. But by all means, do it if that's what you want to do. So comment below. Have you done any of these claims? Yes. Almost got the whole video without that. Have you done any of these claims yet? Tell me, because I haven't done them yet. Are they a day-long cooldown? Is it 2 days? Is it 3 days? Is it a week long? Hopefully, it's only a day long. And which one of these claims here, especially ones that got upgraded, which one is your favorite? Which one you think is removing the most grind time from the game? Be sure to like and subscribe. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.